you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your name.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Set to bring this to you, Kaimi Fairbairn, getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Let's go. First down.
Once again, it's Etienne. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Back at the 44-yard line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, they'll run. Fighting off defenders here, he'll turn forward and pick up 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's got his man, that's Noel. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. He'll get this out to him. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
All right. 18. That's it.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Only quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now a screen set up for Etienne. This one will be zipped out, blown up in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Texans offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses have to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is like, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game in general.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. A scene for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. Play action now. It's Harris. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Kalen Bullock, the former USC Trojan. He comes in from the secondary to bring the quarterback down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, run! Son, here we go, son.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll drop this for ETN. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
31, a 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Texans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. Outside.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jack Iser in on the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd down and 3. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Throwing is Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Oh, right.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Foye Olorka with the play.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Darius Robinson. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This is fielded well short of midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Handoff here, up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And he can't hang on through them. Contact incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Out, what's that? 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All right. 18. What's that?
Now Stroud. That is caught at the 3. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now, what's that? 18. What's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. Over automated flash, and he lost the football. The Jaguars have it. Accelerating toward midfield. now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. That's our own 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Stroud. He gets this complete to his rookie 4th-round pick. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down for Houston. To throw is Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
Stroud to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Headed left, buying time. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. That one good for 26 yards. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Stroud going to set up to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Halftime coming up. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. At 18.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Back to him on 1st down. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
18.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the left side. It's caught by Knowles. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
All right.
They'll look to throw again. Moving to his right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All right.
Now they'll set up to throw. We'll find his big target. The tight end Stover. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Formation for the Texans.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 12-yard line.
Hey, Rob.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Amari Lassiter there on the stop.
4 yards on the
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's a designed run. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
In motion comes Thomas. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
For the Jaguars.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
7-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
18. What's that?
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop.
39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
All right. 18. What's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And walk him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, run!
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. 4th quarter half, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gotten super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan.
Rip, 23.
They'll run it here with Etienne. A short kick down to the 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
23-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
This returnable for Wallace. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
On the quick, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Stroud. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
In trouble, and down he goes. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
18, that's it.
Now Stroud. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. In motion is Myers. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on 3rd down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. 1st catch, 1st touch. Here's we start the 2nd half.
He'll look to pick it up with Tootin. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Cam Little for the Jaguars field goal.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? You're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He'll look deep, left sideline. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
On the quick, right? 18, that's it.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's to the tight end, Stover. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And that is incomplete. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. They wind up getting close to 10 yards on that 4th and 1. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. On 2nd down, Stroud. Forced out wide. Throw here down the field. will fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. And it comes to 4th and 2. Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. Here we go. This is 4th down.
All right. At 18.
Now, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over. On down.
Rip.
On the ground, it's Teaton. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. 2nd down and 8.
Hey, Lion.
2nd and 8.
Son, it's a hunch.
He takes off. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Lawrence going to give it to Jinton. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. We're about ready now for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's taken at about the 14. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Texans offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Speed left. 18. That's it.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Texas 1st down.
Another swap. Oh, bro.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Stroud to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Here's Stroud. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here we go. Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. So shout to Duval here.